Most people, when they lose a key, what do?
Get their other key.
They take really good care of their other key.
Yeah.
They don't even investigate what it costs to replace a key. The vast majority of the population has no idea that they still can't go to Home Depot or Lowe's and cut a key. So you have to create context. You ask a very good question. Steve, you ever had an issue with the key, lost it or anything like that? Yeah. Steve, did you even look into what it would cost to replace it? Right. No, I didn't. Well, let me tell you what. To replace a key fob, which is a mini computer, and the key that oftentimes has a chip, and then to program both so they all match the computer in your engine, can cost from $250 to $650. Most people don't replace their keys because they're so doggone expensive. But you know what? Everybody pays for their lost keys sooner or later, because you're trading a car in today, aren't you? You've only got one key, don't you?
I do.
Fact of the matter is, if you had both keys, your car would be worth a little bit more. That's what key replacement does for you. It keeps money in your pocket if you lose a key or it malfunctions or someone steals it, because you don't have to pay for that key replacement. It drives up the resale value of your vehicle, because when you trade it or sell it, you've now got two keys. We put this in writing. It's good for a year and will cover up to two keys.
Now, I've had my car like 7 years. I lost my key like a couple years ago. First year, I'm careful. I just bought it.
Okay. The good news is you'll have the chance to extend this out to up to 5 years, depending upon the year model
exactly
of your
why
vehicle.
I asked that, because I didn't have that answer before. But that
Okay.
changes it.
Yes. Jay and Caleb can extend these coverages out to 5 years, again, depending on the miles and the year, make of the model.
This is just complimentary, but you can go up to 5 more years if you would like.
Yes. All right. So you got to create context. If they've lost a key, if Jay asked me, Steve, you ever lost a key? Ask me the question.
Steve, you ever lost a key before?
Yeah, I have. In fact, I've lost two.
How'd you address that? How'd you lose two? First of all, same
Well,
car?
no, different cars.
Oh my gosh. What'd you do?
Well, I stroked a check for $400 each time I turned in a lease car.
And you will.
See, so now he knows that I've got a good frame of reference. He doesn't need to go into context with me. He goes, say, how'd that feel, Steve?
Yeah. Make you feel pretty good to do that?
No, it made me feel like I can solve my problem.
Correct.
Okay?
Now, all these can be extended like that? Like
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Jay, paintless dent repair. Most people don't know what that is. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever left a movie, a bar, a restaurant, or a shopping center and come out and found someone had rudely dinged or dented your car?
On almost every vehicle that I've owned.
Okay. You know, it happens the first time, and I'm sure you were pretty angry. It happens the second or third time, you're not quite as angry. And after the fourth or fifth time, you're pretty much numb to it. Has anybody ever left you a note going, sorry, my bad, here's a blank check with my signature, please get the ding or dent fixed?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Keep waiting. Don't hold your breath. Jay, did you have those dings or dents taken out by a paintless dent repair facility?
No, I didn't.
Why?
I just, hassle, I didn't want to spend the money.
Any idea what it costs to take out one ding or dent the size of a dime?
I was afraid to ask.
It's about $70. If it's as big as a credit card, it moves up to $150. And you are perfectly normal. Most, meaning 99.8% of the people that get a ding or a dent, just get mad, take a deep breath, and drive off. But you know, they end up paying for all those dings and dents. You know how? When they trade or sell the car, the vehicle's value will be decreased based on the number and the severity of the dings and dents that they have. So while they don't pay any cash out, they live with a car that doesn't look as good. When it comes time to trade or sell, they take a fiscal beating. You'll be glad to know that for the next year, complimentary, we will fix an unlimited number of dings and dents for you. Now, the way we do this is we give you 2 visits over the next 12 months. So if you get a ding or a dent tomorrow, Don't come racing back here to have the ding or dent taken out. Wait till you've got a few, because you know you will get a few. What this does for you is it keeps money in your pocket, which lowers your variable cost of ownership. It keeps your vehicle looking better, which has got the potential to raise your resale value. And when you lower your variable cost of ownership and raise the resale value, you're dramatically lowering your total investment in the vehicle. By the way, if you plan on keeping your car for more than a year, be sure to ask one of our business managers how you can extend that coverage out to match the time you think you're going to keep the vehicle, okay? Well, you damn right.
Good thing. No, that's great. And it also helped me too, because you can make this longer. This is just complimentary. This we're giving you for free. But
we don't do anything for free, because free is worthless. We do it complimentary. We're paying for, but the dealership's paying for the coverage for the customer. That's the bottom line.
Right.
That's the reality of it. Okay? Cosmetic wheel repair. Caleb, you've got alloy wheels on the vehicle you're going to take home today. Have you ever had the opportunity, or the unfortunate opportunity, to scrape a wheel on a curb before?
Yes.
How much did it cost to have that wheel fixed, Caleb?
About $250.
About $250. How did it make you feel to pay $250 to have something fixed that should have never occurred?
Pretty bad.
But it's going to happen, isn't it? Yeah, it does. It happens to everybody. You'll be glad to know that for the next, by the way, you were a rare individual in that you actually had the wheel fixed. Most people don't, but they end up paying for the damage when they trade or sell their car. You just were one of those guys that wanted to keep your car good looking, and guess what? You got part of that money back when you traded the car. Make no mistake about that. But with this next vehicle, for next year, that's complimentary. Our repairing your wheels will be complimentary. An unlimited number of times. Now, we're not encouraging you to curb your your wheels, don't get me wrong. But if you curb it 1, 2, 3, 4 times over the next year, we will pay for those repairs each and every time. And you've got the ability to extend that coverage out to 3, 4, even 5 years in some cases. You'll want to check with our business manager about that. We're going to lower your cost of ownership, Caleb. You know, you came in here on a great price. I understand that. But we're going to do more than just give you a great price today. We're going to lower your variable cost of ownership, and we're going to help you raise your resale value, which will dramatically lower your total investment. Nobody else in the state of Pennsylvania, well, I take that back. There's a store over in Philadelphia that does the same thing. We're the only ones around here that do anything like that for their customers. Cool?
Yep.
Okay, by the way, it's in writing. Notice this, the theme that I'm harking on here. I'm lowering their variable cost of ownership. I'm raising their resale value, lowering their total investment. If customers were good at buying cars, Phil, they would look at the price equation before they made a decision whether to buy a car or not. What is the price equation?
What is the price equation?
You should know this backwards and forwards. You've been selling cars for how long?
Too long.
Too long. What is the price equation? It's what I pay today. That's if we were in a mathematics class, I'd say that's variable A. What I pay today plus what it costs me to own minus what I get for the vehicle when I trade or sell it equals my total investment. Merch, is that true? Why don't we communicate that to a consumer? Because we've been trained by morons. Phil, an investment doesn't necessarily make money. And I invested in these books. I invested in these pens. I invested in this coat. Am I making money off any of these things?
You paid for the coat, you didn't invest in it. All right, different. Unless you charge it.
No, you know what? You know what? No, you don't. You concern me because you're talking like the morons that comment on my YouTube channel when I talk about investment in a vehicle. They say you can't invest. If you and I buy the same car today, you pay $31,000 for it. I pay $30,000 for it. We meet in the bar tonight. And you say, I just bought this. I say, I just bought one too. And you say, how much you pay? I went, and I say 31. You say 30, whatever it was. And you say, well, Steve, I got $1,000 better deal than you did. And you know what? Today you did. You're $1,000 ahead on your investment, right?
Correct.
Let's fast forward 5 years. You don't have paintless dent repair, you don't have cosmetic wheel, you don't have key replacement. In fact, you don't take care of your car worth of shit. I keep mine spotless. I take advantage of the paintless dent repair. I do lose a key, but I get it replaced. I scrape a wheel, I get it replaced. 5 years from now, same vehicle, same miles, mine's in way better condition. Who won? So my total investment is lowered. This is what we have to get through to a customer. I mean, look, I know they're coming in here and hammering you on price. And look,
Like that line you just said to him, I can see me using a customer right there. Just say you got two people, one did this, one did that. Explain that story. You know,
Yeah.
you have all this, you come back later. This
Exactly. See, people, I mean, they're grinding us on the price today because it's the only way they know how to do it. I mean, that's all they know, Phil. They only know how to get the best price today. You, as a professional, have to educate them on what we're doing for them. Your car breaks, in the next 6 months, somebody else is going to pay for the repair. Money stays in your pocket. You're going to get a ding or a dent, Caleb. Have you ever had a vehicle that you didn't? Okay? You may not have lost a key. Good for you. If it happens this time, you're in for a rude awakening, unless you've got key replacement. If you scrape the wheel, you get it. Trade your car back into us after having serviced it, we're going to kick in another $500 for business reasons, not because we're good guys or we're charitable. We're doing it for the right reasons. We want your car, and we're willing to pay you more for it because it's worth more to us. In essence, we're enrolling you in our profit sharing program. High five.
When you talk to customers and you close, are you like that?
It'll depend on the customer. Now, I'm on camera and I'm talking to 9 people. Very
Right.
seldom.
I'm just asking, if you're the best like that, are you very direct like that? Like,
Well, yeah, I'm very
I
direct.
mean, I'm direct, but you got like an intense anger type thing that, I don't know if that works.
Well, no, Phil made me
It's
mad.
like murder.
Phil made me mad. No. I try not to get angry
But
at
you
the customer.
have had to do that. I mean, that's like
I can never remember getting overtly angry at a customer because I know that doesn't work.
right.
Okay.
Then they bring it back
Yeah,
out on you.
well,
It's doing an argument instead of this.
Well, I get people who are. I mean, I